Yeah, the numbers are really shocking here. But before we tell you the scope of the problem, let's remind you first of a solution that the school district first announced to us last year. The plan was to have school teachers and administrators refer students who break school rules to the Harbor, the county-run facility that offers free help, counseling, and family guidance. Kids who were caught with marijuana or paraphernalia, or who were trespassed off school property or loitered, kids that were getting into minor trouble or were clearly troubled themselves, giving them help instead of a citation. This is the district explaining that in August of last year.
Once we see that our children are facing some challenges, acting out or in a behavior issue at our schools, it's then for us to then get the social work and get the counseling support within our school day to make sure that we can address some of the issues and keep them in the classroom.
So that was the plan, to break what is known as the school to prison pipeline. Everyone seemed to be on board, but we can report today that never happened. School police pulled out in a meeting on Tuesday. They say they had concerns. Representatives with the district attorney's office and family court say they have a bigger problem. The problem is this. This is how many students were sent to juvenile justice system by school police in May of this year. 257. 215 of them were black or Hispanic. It's a large disparity. So why are we detaining children anyway? Most of these cases are for marijuana or fighting. The DA's office on Tuesday in that same meeting say they do not pursue those charges. They only do if it's a repeat offense, which means these children and teens get the experience of being detained by police and brought to court, but they don't get any resources or help. The School Justice Partnership, as it's called, back at the table now to try to get this referral program running as they said they were going to do last year. Police say they're now on board. They just have to figure out a way to get this installed in schools by August 12th. That's the beginning of the school year, and that deadline is coming up quick.
Wow, I love the fact that you are even looking into this. This is a topic a lot of people talk about, but very few people will go and ask those tough questions. So thank you, John.
Yeah.
And it speaks to so much because then we see it in our criminal justice system as well.
Well, the ramifications of criminal justice system, it comes to can you get into certain school programs? Can you get accepted to magnet schools? Things like that. There are curriculums that have to do with just this. It is a big problem that stems with how we treat kids when they get in trouble.
Yeah, and it all starts with that benefit of the doubt, how you perceive one child versus another.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks so much, John. Well, if you have an idea for our Vegas Loss series, you can email those to vegasloss@news3lv.com. We also have a new Vegas Loss hotline number at 702-909-2138. You can send your ideas there. And in just a few minutes, John will be logging onto our News 3 Facebook page to take your questions and your comments live.